Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Miftahul with ID number is A121-22117. So, in this video, I want to make an explanation about the some key elements of prose fiction. So, there are 7 elements of prose fiction. The first one is character. So, character are the players within a story. They can be human beings, animals, aliens, or even sentient objects, as long as they make decisions within the story, their characters. Okay, and then most stories have a main character or multi-type main characters. Some have antagonists who prevent the main characters from achieving their goals. There are also side characters, romantic interests, and many other roles that fictional characters can take in a story. Okay, and then the second one is about plot. So, plot refers to the events that happen within the story. It includes every major turning point that the characters experience. Okay, in general, every story has a beginning, middle, and ending. So, the third is setting. Setting is a broad term for the world the story takes place in. And on a micro level, setting might include the country the characters live in and the climate of the country. On a micro level, setting can include the room the characters are standing in, the time of the day a scene takes place, or even the day-to-day weather. Okay, and then the fourth is theme. Them. Them refers to the philosophical question your story explores. Often, them is relevant in the lesson the protagonist needs to learn. For example, one of the themes of Shelley science fiction book Frankenstein is that scientists shouldn't use their powers to create new beings without considering the consequence. And then the fifth is POV, or we can say point of view. In POV is the perspective from which a story is told. In English class, we might have learned about the 4 basic POV. For example, like first person is I, second person is you, limited third person like he, she, they in one character's head. And then the sixth is conflict. Conflict is what prevents the protagonist from achieving their goals. All fiction writing requires conflicts because otherwise there would be not story, just a happy ending. Yeah, for example, imagine your protagonist's goal is to get back home as quickly as possible. The conflict can be a small late bus that delays their return, or as large as an earthquake that tears their hometown apart. And the last, or the 7, is tone. Tone helps the author avoid emotion. When you're reading a writing as yourself, what feeling is this story meant to evoke in the reader? Fear, amusement, thoughtfulness, dread? Yeah, tone is closely related to the genre. If you're writing a thriller, you might want to go for a scary and suspenseful tone. If you're writing a romantic comedy, you might lean toward a lighter and more humorous tone. Okay, and then story can vary their tones on a scene level. Even a thriller should have light-toned scenes, and romantic comedy should have a serious scene. Yeah, I think that's all for the 7 elements in prose fiction. Yeah, I say sorry, I apologize if I make a mistake in this video. So I ended by Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.